Today I'm going to talk about the organ systems of the human body. The human body is made up of organ systems that work together to keep the body balanced and alive. All of these human body systems depend on each other, and if one of the systems fails, then the rest of them fail too. So they're all very important, and it's very important that they all work together in harmony. For each organ system that I talk about today, I'm going to tell you its major organs, so the parts that make it up, and I'm going to tell you the function of the organ system, which is what it does for the body. I'm going to be going over all of the systems in an overview today. So the first organ system that I'm going to talk about is the skeletal system. The skeletal system is made up of your bones and the joints where two or more bones come together. The job of the skeletal system is to give shape and support to the body. The skeleton acts like a frame that holds the body up and holds all the body parts in place. Another function of the skeleton is to protect the internal organs. So bones like the skull protect your brain, the ribs protect your lungs, and the sternum or chest plate protects your heart. This keeps those delicate internal organs from getting injured easily. Here's a picture of the human skeletal system. This is all 206 bones of the human body, and as you can see, there are a lot of them. Some are big and some are small, but they all help give us shape and support and to protect our internal organs. The next body system that we're going to talk about is the muscular system. The function of the muscular system is movement. The muscular system moves muscles inside the body, like the organs, the heart, the blood vessels, and the stomach, and it also moves the bones to help the body move. Another function of the muscular system is to help maintain body temperature. So when the body gets cold, the muscles will heat up and provide some heat to keep the body warm. Here's a picture of some of the muscles of the human body. The next body system that we're going to talk about is the integumentary system. The integumentary system is made up of the skin, so to help you remember that, we call it the skin tegumentary system on this slide. The main function of this system is to protect the body from bacteria and disease-carrying organisms. The skin is like the body's armor that keeps things from the outside world from getting in. Another function of the system is to help with our senses. So our skin has receptors in it that can feel touch, changes in temperature, and pain. And this works with the nervous system to help us detect dangerous things that we touch to keep us from getting hurt. Another function of the integumentary system is to regulate the body temperature. The skin produces sweat, which cools down the body if it gets too hot. And the final function of this system is to remove waste from the body. Sweat contains waste that the body is getting rid of, and therefore the integumentary system helps remove some of the waste of the body. The next body system that we're going to talk about is the circulatory system. The circulatory system is made up of the heart and the blood vessels. Other types of blood vessels are arteries, veins, and capillaries. The circulatory system's function is to pump and carry blood to every part of the body. The circulatory system carries nutrients and oxygens to every cell in the body, and it takes carbon dioxide and waste from those cells and helps remove them from the body. In this picture, you can see that the blood vessels, the arteries, and the veins, the blue and red lines, go from the heart to every other part of the body. These are how the heart pumps blood throughout the body. So it pumps blood with oxygen and nutrients in it to the body parts, and then it brings back blood with carbon dioxide and waste, which is then released into the world through the lungs. The circulatory system is like a delivery system within the body. It goes around to every cell in the body, delivering oxygen and nutrients and taking away carbon dioxide and waste. The next body system is the nervous system. The nervous system sends messages from the brain to all over the body to tell the body what to do, including movement and senses. The nervous system also controls the balance of the body, which is also known as homeostasis. The major organs of the nervous system are the brain and the spinal cord. As you can see in this picture, the brain is attached to the spinal cord, which then has nerves that go all throughout the body. The brain sends messages to the body through these nerves, and the body sends messages to the brain through these nerves as well. Through this system, the brain controls everything that the body does, including breathing and the heartbeat, and food digestion, which are involuntary or things that you don't think about doing, as well as voluntary movements like moving your muscles and walking around. The next body system is the respiratory system. The respiratory system's main organ is the lungs. The function of this system is to take in oxygen when we breathe in and remove carbon dioxide when we breathe out. Here's a diagram of the respiratory system. You can see the lungs, and this is where the gas exchange between carbon dioxide and oxygen occurs. So the body breathes in oxygen through the mouth or nose, and that oxygen goes into the lungs where it is then pumped into the bloodstream so that the heart can pump it throughout the body. At the same time, the lungs are receiving blood from the heart that contains carbon dioxide waste, and that air is breathed out. The next body system is the digestive system. The function of this system is to break down our food into small molecules that the body can use for energy. This system breaks down carbohydrates, proteins, fats, and nucleic acids into tiny molecules that our bodies can use. For example, it breaks carbohydrates down into sugars. The major organs of the digestive system are the stomach and the intestines. In this picture, you can see the organs of the digestive system. They're all in the lower half of the abdomen. Food travels from the mouth down to the stomach, where digestion continues, and then food goes into the small intestines where nutrients are absorbed, and then into the large intestines where water and minerals are absorbed, and then finally through the end of the large intestines out into the world as poop. The next body system is the excretory system. The excretory system is the system that removes all waste from the body. This is made up of 4 other systems because each one of these systems plays a role in removing waste from the body. So we've already talked about how digestive system removes waste from the body in the form of poop. We've already talked about how the respiratory system removes waste from the body as carbon dioxide that we breathe out. And we've already talked about how the integumentary system removes waste from the body through sweating. So the other system that we haven't talked about yet is the urinary system. And the urinary system is made up of the ureters, the kidneys, and the bladder. And what this system does is it filters out our blood and produces pee, which our body removes liquid waste through. So the urinary system filters the blood using the kidneys and removes wastes. The digestive system removes water and undigested food. The integumentary system removes waste through sweat, and the respiratory system removes carbon dioxide. The next system that we're going to talk about is the reproductive system. The reproductive system produces eggs and sperm needed for reproduction. This is how humans make babies and carry on their species. The major organs of the reproductive system are the uterus, ovaries, penis, and testes. The next body system is the endocrine system. The endocrine system regulates and coordinates bodily functions such as growth, reproduction, sleep, metabolism, adaptation to stress, and controls the sugar levels in the blood. The endocrine system basically is a slow-moving messenger system that tells the body what to do using hormones. This helps maintain homeostasis or balance within the body. The major organs of the endocrine system are the endocrine glands, the thyroid gland, the adrenal glands, the pancreas, the ovaries, and the testes. This system is responsible for puberty and growth and development as well. Here's a picture of all of those endocrine glands. As you can see, some of them are in the brain. The thyroid is in the throat area. The pancreas and adrenal glands are in the abdomen, and then the ovaries and the testes are in the groin areas. So that is my PowerPoint lecture of all of the body systems. Please make sure that you understand the major organs and the functions of each of these systems.